Hi everyone, Jonah here. Today I'm here to talk about the death of my best friend, Jose Preto, and Miscellaneous. I know many of you already know that this has happened, but for those of you who do not know, one of my best friends, literally like a brother to me, family, has passed away 3 to 4 days ago. And it has been very hard to do anything in these past few days. I have just been severely depressed, but I need to make a video about it and I need to move on, which is what I'm here to do. So I'm here to tell you a little bit about who he was, what he did for me, and how I plan to honor his memory in the future. But this came out of nowhere, guys, and it hit me really hard. Last Thursday I found out and it was bad. I mean, I was not expecting this. It came out of absolutely nowhere, you know? I don't know if you guys have a best friend or people that you care about, but when the death comes out of nowhere, it really hits you hard. And death isn't something I'm very familiar with. I've had family members die, but I've never had someone unexpectedly die, if that makes sense. You know, my grandparents, they were old and whatnot, and etc., right? Jose was a young man. He had his whole life ahead of him, which is why it sucks that he died, because he was one of the greatest people I have ever met. I had the pleasure of meeting. And it also sucks because I know I say sucks a lot, but it sucks, guys. It sucks that I had imagined a future with him, you know? There was no future that I could see without Jose in my mind. You know, I had imagined us running together because he was my running buddy, or in the future grabbing a few beers, maybe going to a bar, going to his wedding, him coming to mine, and you know, us beating each other up when we're like 80 something. But that didn't happen. Jose kicked the bucket way too early. And this is the one time where I'm not happy to win, because one day we were talking about death, and I remember specifically he said he would outlive me because he runs a lot more than I do and he's a lot more fit than I. Well, I won. But I wish I didn't. Like I said, Jose was one of the 12. He was Wingman. That was his nickname. I have a bunch of nicknames for the people I care about the most. Jose was Wingman. He was Wingman because when I first met him, I was his wingman. I helped him get a girl's number. I remember a girl was getting a to-go order at the restaurant where he worked, and I came up behind him, Mexican Cupid style, and worked my magic. And I had never met him before in my life. So it was one of those relationships where right off the bat, you know, you get along immediately. And ever since that moment, you know, it was high. Like it was, you know, we never fought. It was nothing but good things. You know, we would run together at Westgate. I started running with him because I had met him at a very bad time, which was after my first breakup, which was a very hard time for me. So he helped me through that a lot, and he helped me through even my second breakup a lot. He was there for me a lot. You know, I would go see him often. We would go running together and go eat, play chess a lot, and you know, he was very cocky, and so was I. So we got along well. And for my last birthday, he got me this creeper, and he kept it until I came back down to Alabama to visit him. He kept this for I think 9 months in the back of his car waiting for me to come back. And I finally picked it up from him a few weeks ago when I went to go see him. And he, right up there, I have a letter posted by him for a Christmas that he sent me. And more amazing things that Jose has done. But why I'm telling you this is to tell you that he was always there for me as a human being, which is something that is very rare today, to have someone always have your back. And he was that person for me, you know. Like literally, he was family to me. I cared about him a lot. If you watch some of my previous or past videos, you may even see him in a few. I have a couple with him in that are privated though. But for those of you who have seen the privated videos, they were the funniest videos I've ever made in my life. They're private for other reasons. On Valentine's Day, the first Valentine's Day after my breakup, I was gonna go on a date with a girl, and she canceled on me last minute, which sucked. And I was sitting there at Kinza where he worked. You know, I was so excited about this. Jose, he was hyping me up for it, and when we found out that she canceled, he just left the restaurant. And I remember I was so confused. Like 20 minutes later, he went to a flower store and he had gotten me a big bushel of flowers. And that's the kind of man that Jose was. He was the best. He was the best. And I don't say that lightly. I loved him more than anyone. You know, an amazing person. And losing him, that's why losing him has been so difficult. Because there was nobody like him. It's nobody. And this world that we live in it's just a little bit darker now that he's gone. And it breaks my heart, you know, that he is gone. And I can't imagine what his brother is feeling right now, or any of the family, any of the people that were closer to him than I was. Because I didn't know him for very long, but I knew him, you know, 3 years was long enough for him to become one of my favorite people in the world. So I had recently seen him going down on my road trip, and I remember it so clearly now. Gosh, I don't know. I have a lot of regrets, you know. Stuff like that. It's hard because it comes out of nowhere, and like I say, a little bit of irony, a little bit of funniness that comes out of this is the last thing that he said to me was a few days before he died. Was he sent me the app that he uses to run and his best time, and he said, one day I'll get back to running like I used to. That was the last thing that he said to me before he died. And it's ironic because he died. I want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me these past few days, who has checked up on me, and all the shenanigans. It means a lot to me. And I'm sorry if I haven't expressed that enough. I have been very tired. I've been very depressed. I've been just laying there, you know, doing nothing. Just, it's hit me very hard. And I'm going to miss him a lot. But one thing I'm doing to honor his memory, which I will appreciate if anybody else does, but before I get to that, first of all, there's a GoFundMe for his funeral costs that his brother set up. And if any of you want to donate even a little bit, anything helps. That link for that is going to be in the description. Please, if you will, I would appreciate that. Because he wasn't very well off, you know. And for some strange reason, it is expensive to die in this world, so I feel for his brother greatly, and I will go see him soon. But one thing I'm doing to honor his memory, which I highly suggest you all do as well, at least even once, it would mean the world to me. I'm doing something called the Prado 5. Hashtag Prado 5. I'm running a 5K every single day in honor of his memory. Because he was my running buddy, and I ran my first 10K with him, and, you know, he really pushed me. And I got a lot of videos of, you know, him recording me crossing the finish line or something stupid like that. But it's called the Prado 5. I'm doing it every day. If you guys want to do it just even once, I use the symbol here. It's the wing symbol or whatever for his nickname, Wingman. And I don't know, I just thought I would share that. I'll probably upload like a separate video of me running that, but he really meant that much to me. And I'm going to run this, you know, until I can't. Until I can't run anymore. Until my legs get chopped off. Or until I'm 90 something and wheelchair bound. Just because he was gone too soon. And when I die, I'm going to beat the crap out of him for leaving me so soon. Because I hate him for that. I hate making videos where I cry. I'm sorry. This is like the second one in the past month. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I'm a mess and it's disgusting, but hey, this is who I am. This is me and my emotions being uploaded to YouTube. Which is something that he wanted me to do 2 weeks before he died. He sent me a message when I was at a Christmas party, and I figured I would read it out loud just to show you how nice he was. It goes, "Hey man, I know you've been going through some rough shit, and I'm sorry I wasn't much of a friend in helping you in that regard. You're still young, and you shouldn't be caring about what anyone else thinks. When I was your age, I had so many regrets, and I wasn't brave enough to share my ideas or what I wanted to do with my own life. Instead, I felt forced to adhere to someone else's expectations of me. But you are not me. You are so much fucking better. It might not be the same situation, but I still think that we are similar in a way. Unlike me, who doesn't try, you do. You speak your mind out. You have a platform where you can do that too. And you have friends and family who care about you. And of course, you're going to have all those cunts of people who don't give a shit about anything else but themselves. But guess what? You're not them. You're one of the best human beings I have ever met. And I'm sorry for those who can't see that." That's it. I just said goodnight to him. He was a much better man than I will ever be. And I wanted to share that. So if anybody here is wanting to do the Prado 5, I'm on day 3 right now, because I really had to just get up and do something. And I'm doing it every day. Every single day. And I once again want to say thank you to everybody who supported me through this hard time. It supports Omar as well, his brother, in the GoFundMe. I will get back to uploading and streaming as quick as I can, because I know that that's what he would want me to do instead of laying in my bed and feeling sorry for myself. I just want you guys to know Jose Prado, his name, and I want you to know how much he meant to me, how much he continues to inspire me and mean to me even in death. So whenever I die, I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. But until then, I have to wait and I have to be patient. So I'm gonna get strong. That way I can actually beat him in a fight. Until then, spread the love, guys. Spread the love. Spread the love. I'll see you guys soon in probably a Minecraft video or something. I appreciate you guys. I hope you all stay awesome. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.
Let's go, Jonah! No quit! Come on, man. Finish line's right here, buddy. Finish line's right here. Come on. Alright, now you can pass out.